This is 8-7 Math, Lesson 106, Solving Literal Equations and Transforming Formulas. A literal equation is an equation that contains letters instead of numbers. So, for instance, a literal equation could be x plus a equals b. If we want to solve for x, it will say something like this. Solve for x with a colon, and then it will give you the formula. X plus a equals b, or the equation. What they want is x to be on one side of the equal sign and everything else to be on the other side. So we want to get x by itself. So to do that, we're going to subtract a, and if we do it to one side, we have to do it to both. So x will equal b minus a. That's how you transform a literal equation. If you wanted to solve for x, simple 2, ax equals b, and it asks you to solve for x, the way you get x by itself is to divide both sides by a. A divided by a is 1, those cancel. X will equal b over a. I've transformed it. So other formulas that you can transform, this one, which you may recognize, A equals LW, which means area equals length times width. They're talking about how to find the area of a rectangle. So, in this case, they want you to solve for W. A equals LW. Well, it's written so that the W is on the left-hand side. If that bothers you, you can rewrite it as LW equals A, because it doesn't matter which side it's on. To get W by itself, we divide both sides by L. So cancel. W equals A over L. Or width equals area divided by length. Because the practice problems are fairly challenging, I'm going to go ahead and work those out on the video. So for practice problem A, they are asking us to solve for A. And they give us this equation. A plus B equals C. So we want A by itself. So to do that, we subtract B from both sides. B minus B is 0. So A equals C minus B. For B, they ask you to solve for W. Wx equals y. So we want W by itself. So to do that, we're going to divide both sides by x. X divided by x is 1, so they cancel. W equals y over x. For C, solve for y. Y minus b equals mx. Y by itself. To get rid of this negative b, we're going to add a b to both sides. Y equals mx plus b. And finally, for D, the formula for the area of a parallelogram is A equals BH, which is area equals base times height. If we're solving this equation for B, again, if it confuses you that the B is on the right-hand side, just write it the other way. BH equals A. For solving for B, we need to get rid of this H. Because it's multiplied, we can divide both sides by H. H divided by H is 1, so those cancel. B equals A over H, or the length of the base equals the area divided by the height.